Good morning. Hello, how's it going? So today is our first day back at work after having been off for 2 weeks. Having a little bit of a slow start, a rough start, some might say. You know, we were enjoying the not having to go to work thing, but we're going back. It'll be nice to see some of our coworkers. Well, not some. We like all of them. I'm not singling anyone out. We like all of them. So I got our first gas bill in the mail, so that's kind of cool. First utility bill for this apartment. Kind of feel, it's like a mark of an adult. So in Japan, since direct withdrawal from, your account and stuff isn't really much of a thing. You can actually pay your gas bill at convenience stores. So any Family Mart, Lawson's, most people go in there 3 times a day to feed themselves anyway. So, it's convenient because you can just pop in and pay your gas bill as you get your onigiri for the day. So you can use a card at a convenience store. You can buy anything you want at a convenience store with a card. But apparently, you cannot pay your bills with a credit card or a debit card at a convenience store. You have to use cash.
Why?
I don't know. This is the part that really irritates me. I'm like, what's the difference? Obviously, I didn't go off on the guy because it's not his problem. But I don't understand. I bought my drinks and my food with a card, and then I wanted to do a separate card, so I went to go pay, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's only cash only for bills." And I'm like, "But you literally have the function to take a card. What does it matter?" Oh, I said, okay. It's just a little rant, just my little mini rant.
Is it just Lawson?
No, I asked him that. I was like, "Is this like a Lawson thing?" He's like, "No, it's based off of the gas company. They set that all up, and they only take cash. The gas company probably comes and collects it, from the convenience stores, and they just take the cash. Probably, I don't know. That's just my hypothetical thing, but
that would make sense,
right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, because Japan's so bad at banking. It would make sense that just a guy comes and grabs cash.
Yeah. Banking needs an upgrade in Japan for sure. All right, let's go to work. We're going to be late. I'm so tired. 2 weeks of being off. It was a good shift though, don't you think?
Yeah, it was fine.
Oh, he's letting me go. That's very nice of him. So, do you want to go stop by Chirugwa and pick up your Ray-Bans?
Oh, yeah, I guess
Because
so.
I lost it. I didn't lose it. I misplaced it. I forgot it. That's what I did. I'm so tired. What do you want to do for dinner? Are you okay with just eating what I made at home? Or do you want to stop somewhere?
Anything you got planned is fine.
I don't have anything planned. I just have leftovers.
Okay.
What I really want to do is this. This is what I want to do. I want to go home, eat dinner. I'm supposed to take a 30-minute walk, but it's raining, so I don't know how I'm going to do that.
You could do step-ups.
Yeah, Kate said don't do the step-ups right now.
Why?
Because we're trying to strengthen my lower back without putting too much pressure. And doing step-ups is you're really exerting your thigh muscles. I need to go I still have to edit a vlog, and then there's dinner. All I want to do is just veg. I want to eat dinner, and then I want to curl up on the couch and watch Harry Potter. That's all I want to do for my life.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do in life is just watch Harry Potter.
Well, we are overachievers, and we push through things even when we don't want to do them.
Why Why did I decide to be an overachiever? Why couldn't I just be one of those people that, you know, likes to sit on the couch and become a potato? I like potatoes. I can become what I eat.
Because you want a great future.
Yeah.
More than being a potato.
But I do really like potatoes.
You do. But instead of being a potato, you could just have unlimited potatoes.
But when will I enjoy my potato if I'm constantly overachieving? Like, I'll have all these potatoes, but when will I actually get to enjoy the potatoes?
I mean, you can make your life about potatoes.
Should I make a spud shop?
You could.
Specializing in spuds. Mashed taters.
Yeah, it could be an acronym.
Tater
too.
taters. What would be the acronym?
Special.
Potato.
Potato. Unique.
Now you're just throwing words together. There's no, like, uniformity there. Special potato.
Unified district.
Special potato unified district. That makes absolutely no sense, but I like it. Special potato.
Urban development.
Special potato urban dish. That sounds restaurant-y.
Ah, yes. All right, we have a new business.
Oh, special potato uniquely delicious.
That's great.
I came up with my business name.
When are we starting the rock climbing gym?
After the special potato uniquely delicious.
Maybe we could just name our rock climbing gym that. Spud.
Spud. All I want is Harry Potter. Beanie season. Love beanie season. So today was my first day back to work. Obviously, you guys know because I haven't shut up about it for like weeks now. I'm sorry. I have to apologize because I feel like for me, I've been so excited about the whole vlog stuff and like starting a new chapter because it's been a long year and like it took me a long time to like get to that point, and there was like all this stuff. I've been talking about how I want to do all these amazing things and different things and like all this, and then we're 4 days. This is like the 4th vlog. We're 4 days into the year, and I feel like I haven't done anything much different than what I did last year. Aside from the fact that I'm using like an actual camera and not my phone. It's nice now because like now that I never use my phone never dies, which is really rare. It was starting to weigh on me because I was like, you know, I wanted all these things to happen and all these different things, and I wanted to like really get creative and blah 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 blah. And I literally have only just done talk and vloggings and vlogs, which isn't really that different from last year. And I still want to do all those things. I still plan on doing those things, but I think I have to remind myself, you know, like change doesn't happen overnight. And Matt said something actually pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Prolific? No, that's not the word. Like whole moment, like enlightening. Enlightening? He said, I know it's a new year and everything, but it's also just the next day. Isn't that kind of like really kind of good to think about? Because you know how like when we start the new year, you know, and you guys know I don't subscribe to the belief of new year, new me. And I think change can happen at any moment. But I think no matter what, when a new year happens, you can't help feel like this is a brand new start, right? And then so you exercising or you start thinking like, oh my God, my life is going to be so completely different and I'm going to be completely different and like all of this stuff. And then you get to the new year and you realize, wow, I'm not so different from like last year. But then you have to stop and think like last year was only 4 or 5 days ago. Change doesn't happen that quickly. Among all the things that I want to do for my YouTube channel, I think one thing that I do really want to work on this year for myself personally is learning how to balance and be okay with the things that I can't control. That was something that was really tearing up at me last year, was there was a lot of things, like I said, I wanted to do. And a lot of times I couldn't do it. And I would beat myself up mentally, just thinking, man, I'm like this horrible person that can't get anything done, can't do anything right, and I would literally tear myself a new one. I have to step back and remember, and this is where I talk about like how I want my minute rice done in like 30 seconds, you know? I have to learn patience. I have to learn that change takes time. Creativity is a skill that needs to be developed, and all these changes will happen over time. And I have to allow myself to be okay with waiting. Not like standing still, but moving forward, but waiting for things, not waiting for things to happen, but you know what I mean. Like being okay with the process. Cause life happens. I still have a job. I'm back at work, and today was long. It was rough. There was no way that I was gonna be able to record the video that I actually wanted to record today and get it edited before 12 o'clock, before my deadline for the day. And I have to be okay with that because life happens. But like I always keep saying, you gotta move like your water through life, right? Like you gotta, if something happens, that's okay. Just move around it, move with it, and just keep pushing forward. And I really have to like remind myself that. It was actually a really good time. I actually had a really good time back at work. It was nice to see everybody. I have to kind of give a shout out to the two people who run this business. I'm not gonna say their names, I'm not gonna say the business. I have to tell you guys, like these two amazing women. They're two foreigners who started a business here in Japan. They're beating the odds. And I'm so incredibly like just proud of them. They've had so much shit thrown at them over the last year. Not just the pandemic alone, but there's so many things that have happened. There have been moments where Matt and I are like, oh my God, is this gonna break them? Is this, not break them, but is this gonna be the end of what they're doing? But then they surprise you. And it's so amazing because like there's so many people that I know who come to this island and they feel so trapped and they feel like they can't do anything, because they're on this tiny little island. They don't know anybody, they don't know anything, they don't know the language. And yet these two amazing women have started a business despite not knowing the language, despite like all the foreign business curveballs that get thrown at them. I mean, their business would be hard enough to do in the States, but to add on the fact that they're foreigners in Japan who don't know the language and like all this stuff, like shit. It's so like, I feel very blessed to have met them. I feel like, as much as it would be nice not to have a job so I can focus on what I need to do, I feel like working for them was something I needed in my life. Not just to humble myself and remind myself that how important my own time is, but I think I needed to meet them. I think I have so much to learn from them. Their presence in my life has been instrumental, and so I love them very dearly. And I think I'm where I need to be, and I need to learn to be okay with that. Because for me, I want to be everywhere all the time. Like there's so many things I want to do, but I have to remind myself that I will get there, but it's gonna take some time. And I think that is a lesson I learned last year, but it's carrying on to this year. I'm like super full from the curry. I don't feel very good. So I'm gonna go ahead, I just feel very stuffed. I need to walk it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish editing this video, get it up, and then I'm gonna go on my 30-minute walk like I'm supposed to, and then take a shower, and hopefully I'll have time to cuddle up and watch some Harry Potter before bed. We're on a Harry Potter first movie of the last one, the part 1. We're almost done with it, but we're almost done with the series. Oh, what am I gonna do with my life when I finish? I don't even like the movies as much as I like the book, but it just gets you so invested. I mean, obviously, I'm a fan. All right, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace. Bye.